Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna do a little updated makeup routine. I've been trying to wear less foundation, just kind of, I feel very cakey lately because I do wear makeup pretty much every day. So I have a little routine that I feel like makes my skin look better, and honestly it's easier, so let's get started. Okay, so this has literally, I don't know if you guys can see it. This was like on TikTok and it's green and everyone was like, oh, it like changes to your skin color, whatever. So I figured, why not? Everyone's talking about it, I gotta try it. I'm gonna tuck my hair behind here. So I honestly have been using this as my foundation. I don't use any primers or anything, and it's like super thin. So you just need to use a good amount. And then it looks crazy. And then when you blend it in, it gives you like a matte finish and it turns into your skin color. And it's pretty much like a color correcting anti-redness, but I just find that it gives me a look like I have something on my face, but I don't have like a ton of makeup. Sometimes it's easier with the hand. But anyways, I do this all over. So as you can see, you can still see like a little bit of blemishes and stuff like that, but it just kind of gives you like a really soft skin look. So I usually let that kind of set into my face. And then this Supergoop Glow Screen, I'll link all of this stuff in the caption below. I used to use this on trips, like vacation, because it has sunscreen in it. It kind of gives you like a nice glow. But what I have been doing with it is I still put it on like where I would put highlight, and then I put a little bit on my eyelid, and I put some on my nose. I just put like I just put a little layer, and I use my hands. I feel like it blends better with hands, and I've just been doing that. And the reason I put it on my eyelid is because I bring it and basically I use it to brighten up my under eye. It doesn't look like it makes a difference, but it does in photos because it gives you like an under sheen. And for some reason right here in photos is always super dark. So then I'll blend in the rest of this. Any excess I just keep putting right in my little under eye. I don't really have dark under eyes or circles, but I do have like a little bit of puffiness, so I like to just put this there to kind of distract. But I always love putting this like right here. I used to put this all over my face, but I was finding that like right here I get kind of oily, and it just made it look really dramatic and not good. So that's pretty much my base. As you guys can see, it's still like my skin. My skin is obviously lighter than like the rest of my body because I put sunscreen on. Okay, so if I wasn't going on a shoot, I wouldn't do like a contour, but today I'm going to. And I'm also going to use this NARS Concealer Medium 2 Ginger. I like this one because, again, like I said, I don't need a ton of brightening, but I just need a little bit of coverage on the inside here. And I feel like this just stays really well. And then I use this on like any other blemishes I have. Wore a mask on the plane, so my face is breaking out there. And I also use this concealer as like primer for my eyeshadow. So I just bring it up here. Lucy! Please ignore her. It's a cat, believe it or not. Lucy! Bring it up here! Alright, so there is my concealer. And then I'm using Persona Cosmetics Contour. I've had this for like 1,000 years. And it's still going. So I did watch a TikTok because I used to just draw it on, but this guy was like, use a brush, do this. and then like blend it in. I start blending it. I do a little bit on my jawline here. This kind of gives me some color back in my face, whereas normally I would just use some bronzer. And then usually I just use the brush that I used for the green stuff and just kind of blend that a little bit. Next I'm going to do some setting powder. This Hourglass one, still my favorite. And I love this like double-sided brush that they have with it. And I just use this to set basically where I put that concealer. I've found that my skin just really, like I said in my last video, doesn't like a lot of product, doesn't like a lot of face product, just really doesn't like stuff on it. And I agree, because I don't even like wearing half of this stuff. But I found that the less I put on my skin, the longer it lasts, and it just feels better. So anyways, that's about all that I put there. So while that's setting, I actually just use a bronzer. This is my Thrive bronzer, shade Paloma. It's a good one. This one's a little bit too dark for my face right now, but I do like to use it on my eyes. And like I've said a lot in the past, I like to just use the products that I'm going to use on my face on my eyes as well, because I just feel like it ties in the whole look. And I have hooded eyes, so I don't really do a whole lot of crazy stuff with my eye makeup, because when I open my eyes you can't see it anyways. So I just do a little bit of bronzer just to like kind of give some depth to my eyes and kind of makes my eye color pop. So once I'm done with that, I don't let my setting powder sit too long because I feel like it gets in all my creases and I don't know. So I usually brush all that away. Before I finish my eyes or my brows, I like to do my bronzer. So my Hoola bronzer, this is like the extra large one. I love this. I've used it for like 100 years. And because like I don't have any foundation to make my face match the rest of my body, I kind of just like put this all over, but a little bit extra in my cheeks. And I end up just kind of going with, and then I run over my nose. I used to do super perfect like contouring, but I just feel like in person it looks like a stencil, you know? And I just don't want to look like that. Okay. And then what I've been doing lately, now that I finally got some sun on my face, this Hourglass Ambient is like the best, because like I have like red undertones because my lips are so pigmented. So I always like using like more of a red blush. Like, this goes a long way, so be very careful. And I just kind of do that. Please excuse all my facial expressions. And then my Fenty highlight that is literally hanging on by a thread, and it's sold out, so we're gonna use this very sparingly because I'm terrified to lose it or to run out. And I just put some right there. Hi Benjamin, are you smelling it? Be good. Hi Bubba. There. And then, like I said, I like to use products from my face on the rest of like my look. So I'm gonna do a little bit here on my nose and my little Cupid's bow. And then I like to brighten up the inner corner here. And I usually bring it out to this part of my eye. I brush my brows like 1,000 times while I do my makeup because I hate when they're like all straight and ugh. Okay. So next I'm gonna use, I have a bunch of these, my Thrive Brow Pencil. This is in shade Audrey. I love these because it has a spoolie on the end. And I like this brow pencil, I think, the best out of all the brands I've tried, because it's not too like thick when you push it on. It takes you a couple strokes, but I like that because it doesn't like leave a big line. Anyways, I'm gonna use a mirror, and I just like this color because it's not black, because my eyebrows are black, but I like to use like a little bit shade lighter so it doesn't look too crazy. I pretty much only line like the top because my eyebrows are so bushy. Oh. And then what I've been doing is a little bit under here, and then I brush it up just to fill in because I have a couple of gaps there. My brow gel, this is the Benefit Cosmetics one. I love this one. I use like the longer bristles because I have longer eyebrows. And I also usually grab those baby hairs. I don't know why, but I have baby hairs on this side and none on this side. So these ones get gelled down. Alright, I always do my lips before my mascara. I don't know why, but I just do. So I'm going to show you guys my lip combo that I get asked all the time, and it's just my favorite combo. I've had this liner since like high school. It's MAC Spice. It's so small because I'm almost out. I like this one because again, like I said, I have really pigmented lips, and so this one, it just matches the best. I don't really like wearing a lot of lip color. So you can see it's pretty much the same, a little darker. But what I do, since I don't like to wear dark colors on my lips, or pretty much any colors, so now I have this Hourglass lip gloss. This is shade Unreal Child. And I use this, which is like way too pale for me. Very much a nude. And then I put it on over, and it looks really crazy for a minute. Like it looks way too contrasty, but then I start rubbing them together and they kind of mix together and make a nice color. See? There we go. That's my little lip combo. Don't forget it. Alright, now I'm going to do my mascara. I use the Thrive Waterproof Mascara and their curler. I love this combo. I also like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I just have this one because I just got back from a trip with water and I needed waterproof. And also, a lot of people have told me that they don't like this mascara because it doesn't come off, which I don't agree. I use the same brand, Thrive. I use their like makeup remover. It's a 3-in-1, so I'm sorry, I have a hair somewhere. It's a 3-in-1, so it like takes off your makeup and cleanses your face, and I felt it literally like just takes it all off. And I actually swam with this mascara the other day and it just like beaded right off, so I don't know. Been working fine for me. I always curl my lashes and I hold it for a couple seconds. And then I do a light layer and then I'll do a second layer after. So I usually just do one layer like that. I'll do my other eye's first layer and then I like start going back and forth while it's still kind of tacky and not dry but not like wet, and it ends up giving a really good look. So now this one's like a little dry. I start adding where I feel like I need it. You just have to be careful because like one too many strokes and then it'll start sticking together. Alright, last is my liner. I have this little Laura Mercier. I've had this for about 2 years and that's like how much I still have left. It's pretty impressive. And then I'm using this Thrive smudge brush. I love this brush because it's not super thick at the edge. So like it's really good for like the eyeliner that I like to do. I don't like a really thin one. I don't like a really thick one. So this is kind of like my happy medium. But I always do my mascara first so you can see the direction of your eyelashes, and then I just follow that. Some people like to do it before, but I like to know which directions my eyelashes feel like going today. So anyways, I kind of just keep my eye open, drag along the bottom there, and then I use that line to just make a little V to my lashes. And that's pretty much it. I don't like to go too crazy because, again, my eyes are hooded, so you really can't see much going on. And that's it. So anyways, the whole point of this video is to show you guys that I have not been using foundation and don't really see much of a difference. I really just thought foundation was like the end all be all my entire life, but just that the green BB cream has been doing it, and I just feel like I'm not wearing as much makeup anymore. I really don't like foundation. It's so heavy, and even like CC creams and stuff that I was using was still like a little heavy for me. So this is my new little routine. I will link it all in the bio or the description below. Make sure and like and subscribe, and let me know if you guys have any questions.